NAVGRAH Mantra. Describing the significance of worshipping NAVGRAH, 9 planets, Lord Vishnu told Rudra. One who worships the NAVGRAH with appropriate rituals attains all the 4 Purusharth objectives of man's life: dharma, religion, artha, money, karma, sex, and moksha, salvation. He then went on to give various mantras related with the Navgrahas, which a devotee should chant while worshipping them. Surya, sun, Om Surya Mate Nama. Om Hram Hrim Sa Surya Nama. Chandrama, moon, Om Some Nama. Bhum, Mars, Om Bhaume Nama. Bud, Mercury, Om Buddhi Nama. Brihaspati, Jupiter, Om Brihaspati Nama. Shukra, Venus, Om Shuk Nama. Shani, Saturn, Om Shani Nama. Rahu, dragon's head, Om Rahav Nama. Ketu, dragon's tail, Om Katav Nama. Shiva Mantra. There are various mantras used in the rituals of Shiva worship. A devotee should begin by worshipping the Astasena, the pedestal, on which the deity is seated. There is a specific mantra for this particular ritual, Om Ram Shiva Nama. Subsequently, a salutation to Lord Shiva is made by chanting, Om Shiva Mate Nama. A special ritual named Shadanganyas is then performed by chanting different mantras associated with the specific parts of the deity's body, such as Om Ram Hridaya Nama. Om Ram Shur Spaha. Om Hum Shikhaya Vashat. Om Hram Kavashe Hum. Om Hram Netratu Ave Aushat. Om Ra Astray Fat. Having accomplished the above-mentioned rituals, a devotee should then worship each of the 5 faces of Shiva by chanting the following mantras. Om Ram Sadyojate Nama. Om Ram Vamdev Nama. Om Hum Aghore Nama. Om Ram Taparashe Nama. Om Ram Ishane Nama. Vishnu Mantra. While worshipping Lord Vishnu, first of all a devotee should worship the asana of the deity by chanting Om Vasudevasne Nama. He should then make salutations to Lord Vishnu by chanting the following mantras. Om Vasudev Mate Nama. Om Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudev Nama. Om Namo Bhagavate Sankarsane Nama. Om Namo Bhagavate Pradam Nama. Om Namo Bhagavate Anirudhi Nama. Subsequently, a devotee should worship the various incarnations of Lord Vishnu, his weapons as well as his different mounts by incorporating the rituals of Shadashapaka and by chanting the following mantras. Om Narayane Nama. Om Tat Sad Brahman Nama. Om Hum Vaishnav Nama. Om Hram Namo Bhagavate Nrisinhe Nama. Om Bom Namo Bhagavate Vare Nama, etc. Saraswati Mantra. A devotee should begin his worship by making salutations to Goddess Saraswati by chanting, Om Hrim Saraswati Nama. He should then perform the rituals of Shadanganyas by chanting the following mantras, Om Ram Hridaya Nama. Om Hrim Shur Spaha. Om Hum Shikhaya Vashat. Om Hram Kavashe Hum. Om Hram Netratu Ave Aushat. Om Ra Astray Fat. Lakshmi Mantra. A devotee desirous of acquiring wealth and prosperity must worship Goddess Lakshmi with appropriate rituals. He should begin by making salutations to the goddess by chanting the following mantra. Om Srim Hrim Mahalakshmi Nama. Then follows the rituals of Shadanganyas that is performed by chanting the specific mantras meant for them. Astrology and Garuda Purana. The chariots of Navgrahas. While describing the chariots of all the 9 planets, Lord Vishnu told Rudra, the chariot of Suryadeva, sun, has an unbelievable expanse stretching up to 9,000 yojans. The axle of the chariot is 1,57,00,000 yojans long and wheels are fixed at both its ends. The wheels have 6 circumferences symbolizing the 6 main seasons and 5 spokes symbolizing the 5 different units of time measurement in them. The chariot of Surya, sun, is pulled by 7 horses. These horses symbolize the 7 khans, stanzas used in poetry. Gayatri, Vrihati, Ushanik, Jagati, Trishtup, Anushtup and Pangtai. The chariot of Chandrama, moon, has 3 wheels in it. It is pulled by 10 white horses. The color of Mangal's, Mars, chariot is golden and is pulled by horses of dark red color. Budd's, Mercury, chariot is of brown color and is pulled by 8 horses of the same color. The chariot of Brihaspati, Jupiter, is made of gold and is pulled by 8 horses of yellowish complexion. Jupiter remains in each of the 12 zodiacs for a year. Shukra's, Venus, chariot is well escorted by his army. The chariot has a mast on its top and is pulled by horses that are found on earth. Horses pulling the chariot of Shani Saturn are avaricalled. The chariot of Rahu is pulled by 8 horses, which are of the color of smoke. The chariot of Ketu is pulled by 8 horses, which are red in color. Description of yogas and muhurtas. Giving elaborate description of inauspicious days on which one should not undertake travels or journeys, Lord Vishnu told Shiva, various yoginis, goddesses, dwell in different directions on specific days and one should never set out on journeys on those days. A yogini named Brahmani dwells in the east on Pratipada 1st and Navami 9th of both the fortnights of each month, and nobody should travel on both these dates towards east. Maheshwari dwells in the north on 2nd and 9th of both the fortnights of each month and hence nobody should travel towards north on both these dates. Varai dwells in the south on the 5th and 13th of both the fortnights of each month, and hence it is unadvisable to travel towards south on the above-mentioned dates. In the same manner, Indrani dwells in the west on 6th and 14th of both the fortnights of each month, and therefore nobody should travel in this direction on both the above-mentioned dates. While giving names of some auspicious nakshatras suitable for undertaking journeys, Lord Vishnu said, constellations like Ashvini, Anurada, Revati, Mrigashira, Mool, Punavasu, Pushaya, Hast and Jyeshtha are auspicious for undertaking journeys. Lord Vishnu, giving some specific combinations of days and tithis considered to be inauspicious said, one should never travel on the following inauspicious days. Dwadashi falling on Sunday, or Ekadashi falling on Monday, or Navami falling on Wednesday, or Ashtami falling on Thursday, or Saptami falling on Friday and Shashti falling on Saturday. Amrit Yoga, it is the most auspicious yoga for commencing any work. The conjunction of a particular day and specific nakshatra constitute this yoga. Few examples of Amrit Yoga are Mul Nakshatra falling on Sunday, Shravan Nakshatra on Monday, Uttara Bhadrapad on Tuesday, Kritikan on Wednesday, Punavasu on Thursday, Purvafalguni on Friday and Swati Nakshatra falling on Saturday. Visha Yoga, it is considered to be an inauspicious yoga and unsuitable for commencing any important work. Few examples of this particular yoga are Bani Nakshatra falling on Friday, Chitra Nakshatra on Monday, Uttara Shada on Tuesday, Dhanishta on Wednesday, Shatabhasha on Thursday, Rohini on Friday, and Revati Nakshatra falling on Saturday. Grahadasha, describing the period for which a particular planet is supposed to have its influence on the native, Lord Vishnu told Shiva, Surya's dasa continues for 6 years and brings turbulence, turmoil and agony to the concerned person. Moon's dasa continues for 15 years and is considered very auspicious as it brings happiness and prosperity. Mangal's dasa is considered inauspicious and lasts for 8 years. It brings sorrow and misfortune. Bud's dasa is auspicious and lasts for 17 years. It brings all kinds of favorable results and is extremely rewarding in every respect. Shani's dasa lasts for 10 years and brings all kinds of inauspicious results to a man. Brihaspati's dasa continues for 19 years and is extremely auspicious. Rahu's dasa continues for 12 years and is inauspicious. Shukra's dasa lasts for 20 years and is auspicious. Note: the period of years stated in the above-mentioned graha, dasas are at variance from those mentioned by sage Parasha, which is in practice today. Predictions based on physical traits. Dwelling on length about the importance of physical traits and symptoms apparent in an individual, Lord Vishnu told Shiva, if one sees the following physical traits in a man, he should immediately understand that he is seeing a prospective king. Hands and feet as soft as a lotus flower, pink nails and no space left between the fingers when kept straight. There is no sign of bulging veins on his hands and palms and they do not sweat excessively. On the contrary, a person having rough feet that appears pale, with prominent veins on them indicates that the concerned person would be poor and miserable. Predicting age with the help of forehead line. Lord Vishnu said, anybody having 3 parallel lines on his forehead, lives happily for 60 years, whereas 2 parallel lines indicates that he would live till the age of 40 years. Only 1 line on the forehead indicates that he would have a short life. But if the line stretches up to both the ears, then he lives for a century. If 2 parallel lines on the forehead stretches up to both the ears, then the concerned person lives for 70 years, while a triple parallel lines reaching both the ears indicates that he would live till the age of 60 years. A forehead devoid of any line on it means that the concerned person would live for only 40 years, while a cobweb of intersecting lines on the forehead indicates that the concerned person is destined to die a premature death. A forehead with a trident or an axe mark on it indicates that the concerned person would be prosperous and live for a century. Predicting age by palmistry. Lord Vishnu, continuing with his narration, told Shiva that the age of a person could be predicted by the lines found on his palms. If the lifeline reaches the base between index and middle fingers, then the concerned person lives for a century. If the lifeline is long, clear and without intersections from other lines, then the concerned person lives for 100 years. Prediction based on physical traits of women. Lord Vishnu said, a woman having a round face, curly hair and lower portion of her navel slightly slanted towards right, is extremely fortunate not only for herself but also for her whole clan. Similarly, a woman with golden complexion and hands as beautiful and soft as red lotus flower is exceptionally chaste and faithful towards her husband. A woman having dry and unruly hair and also round eyes becomes a widow. A woman whose face is round like a full moon and which radiates like a rising sun and whose lips are juicy like a bull fruit, wood apple, enjoys a happy and contented life. A woman having a cobweb of lines on her palms is sure to lead a tortuous and painful life, whereas a palm with few lines indicates that she would be poor. If the lines are pink, then they indicate happiness, prosperity and good health, whereas blackish lines indicate that she would live a life of slavery. Any woman having either a chakra, a hook or an earring mark on her hand indicates that she would beget worthy sons and rule like a queen. A woman having hair around her breasts as well as a protruding lower lip spells doom for her husband. Any woman having a festoon mark on her palms indicates that she would get married in a family superior to her in status. A woman having a round navel with brown hair around it leads a life of slavery despite being born in a royal family. A woman whose little toes as well as big toes of both the legs do not touch the ground while walking spells doom for her husband. In the same manner, beautiful eyes indicate good fortune while soft and tender skin indicate a happy married life. Various names of shaligram. Describing how a shaligram is named on the basis of number of chakra present on it, Lord Vishnu said, "If there is only one chakra on the shaligram idol, then it is called Sudarshan." In the same way, shaligram with 2 chakras is known as Lakshmi Narayan, while that having 3 chakras on it is called Dwarkayat. Shaligram with 4 chakra on it is known as Chaturbuj. That with 5 chakras Vasudh. Similarly, shaligram with 6, 7, 8, 90, 10th, 11 and 12 chakras are called Pradyumna, Sankarshan, Purushottam, Navavyuha, Dashatmak, Aniruddha and Dwi Dashatmak respectively. Shaligrams with more than 12 chakras are called infinite. How jewels originated. Sachi once narrated the following tale to the assembled sages, which sheds light on the origin of jewels and other precious stones. During ancient times there lived a mighty demon named Bala. Although he had defeated the deities and driven them out from the heaven, he had assured them that he would extend fullest cooperation and support in any yaja performed by deities in future. All the deities planned to perform a yaja in order to regain their lost kingdom. They made all the necessary preparations for the yaja but were unable to find a person who could offer himself as a sacrificial being, a ritual without which any yaja is incomplete. Seeing no other option, the worried deities took refuge of Balaja, and requested him to offer himself for sacrifice so that the yaja could be accomplished without any hitch. Balaja was bound by his promise, so he agreed. This way, the deities were able to accomplish their yaja. But a strange event coincided with the death of Balaja, which surprised even the deities. The virtuous deed of offering himself as a sacrificial being in the yaja ceremony had amazingly transformed Balaja's corpse into jewels. Deities tried to carry the jewel body through the aerial route towards a safer place, but it was fragmented into countless pieces due to the impact of ferocious speed of the wind. It had to negotiate. These pieces scattered all over the places, ocean, rivers, mountains, forests, etc. In course of time these places got transformed into countless mines of jewels and precious stones such as Vajra, diamond, Muktamani, Indranil, Sphatic, Pearl, Pushparag and many more.